Hey guys, welcome back to Motorcycle Maintenance Channel. On this episode, we're going to show you how to change the oil on this 2007 CBR 1000. First thing we're going to do is grab our 5mm Allen key, and we're going to take off the bolts on the lower fairing. There would be one here, but it's not there. But that happens on older bikes. Then we're going to go to the other side and take off the same 4 bolts on the other side. You could just split this one in 2, and there's some other bolts to take off, but it's better to do it this way. Okay, there's going to be some plastic clips down here at the bottom that attach it to the front fairing, or the mid fairing. So we'll pull those out. Go get a 90-degree pick. While we're here, we'll open and vent the oil plug, which goes right there. There you go. There's a little plastic clip like this. And this comes right off. All right, we'll put this out of the way. Now we'll just run the bike a little bit to get it warm, and then we'll drain the oil. Bike's nice and warm. We'll remove the oil. To remove the oil, you're going to need a 14mm socket. So here's our oil filter. Normally we use an oil filter wrench to take it off, but this one has a Canon air filter. Oil. Or oil. There's a Canon oil filter, which already has a nut on there. We strongly advise against using Canon oil filters. And if you want to know the whole story, check out our first videos. Alright, so here's that oil filter. Just going to clean the mating surfaces off right here before we put on the new oil filter. This also allows us to make sure that the seal that's on the oil filter is actually off of it, because you don't want two seals. So let that drain out. We'll get our OEM Honda oil filter, which we do recommend you use. Alright, it's pretty much drained now. We got our new sealing washer that we're going to put on here. And we'll just hand tighten it. After we hand tighten it, we're going to put our torque wrench to it and tighten it up to 29 Newton meters. There we go, 29 Newton meters. Now we're going to get our oil filter on there. And in typical motorcycle maintenance fashion, we're going to fill up our oil filter with oil. All right. And put it on there. And factory specifications is 26 Newton meters. All right, and there it is, 26 Newton meters. We're putting in 3.3 quarts, as said by the manual, with an oil and filter change. And for our purposes, we're using 10W30 Mobil 1 synthetic 4T oil. You can use whatever motorcycle oil is appropriate for your region. Start her up. Make sure it's not have any engine codes. Okay, now we started it up. We're going to let it cool down a little bit, and then we'll check where our oil is here on our sight window. It should be 2/3 of the way to the top. It will take a second though for all the oil to settle back down at the bottom of the engine casing. All right, as you can see, it's about 2/3 of the way to the top, and that's where we want it to be. Thank you for watching our oil change video. Please stay tuned for our next episodes.